in general, even outside of anime, you like, and I can give you some recommendations. Apparently there's also a Tomba 2, The Evil Swine Return. Just in general, you mean? Fuck. I didn't mean... Like, I will never understand why inventory has its own thing here. I mean, if you feel the urge, there's no reason not to do it. That was necessary of a cutscene. Yeah, okay, but considering Bakugan and Yu-Gi-Oh! Actual anime is like excessive. I mean, I know technically speaking they are anime. I don't remember how to get into the deck. Fucked up, something like this. Promised Neverland. Or Elfenlied. Akamega Kill is... Yeah, well, honestly, I am more of a fan of the manga in that case. But if you haven't watched Elfenlied yet, give that a try. It's an old one, but it's a fucking great one. Spelled like this. I sent it to YouTube instead of Twitch. Perfect. Chick acquire. Okay. Apparently we're just stealing babies here now. Else, The Promised Neverland is also a pretty good one with the darker story, but I think that is missing a bunch of its actual story. Okay, I'm just having a chicken. I go here. Sometimes I can go into the background for some reason. How do I get to the monkey? This is how. Hungry monkey. That wasn't my plan. Can I just give him the chicken? Okay, I cannot. I actually did not, but it is kind of on my to-do list. But aren't there multiple games of Danganronpa? Like 6 or something like that? For now, I have about 120 PlayStation 1 games on my backlog. Cool. That was my first achievement, apparently. I meant to jump. I have not had much experience with Katamari. Seemed to me more like a random ass, like 20-minute, 30-minute game. I don't know, Katamari always gave me like the impression of something like Goat Simulator or something that you play out of your meme. Uh-oh. That was terrible of me. And that was even worse. I still had invincibility frames, thank goodness. Okay. I don't know, Katamari always seemed like a game that you play to chill, but more for the satisfaction. That was the game where you just roll a ball as big as possible, right? Why are they all locked? Ah, okay, then it's the one I'm thinking of at least. But then, who am I to judge? I'm playing a fucking PS1 game. Long story short, he's just telling you he's 100 years old. That's literally what he's telling you. And then something about the pigs. Ah, he wants the hatchlings. Yeah, that much I know. But that's about all I know about Katamari, really. Oh, I could have gone this way the entire time. Didn't pay attention. Did he tell me I don't have enough birds yet? Can I do anything else here other than talking to him? No, it automatically talks to him. And he kicks me out. Yeah, but sometimes that's all you need. Like, even, oh, of course there's one down here. Even something like Octodad, for example. The story is just pure meme. Getting in. Hey, frog. Oh, I can't get the frog. Yeah, I should probably also play that DLC at some point. Oh, okay. There's a secret way here. First, I want to talk to that weird-ass cloaked dude, though. Yeah, the honk, you see, whatever the dude is called, I know, is supposed to be pretty good, but I've also not played it. Blah 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 blah. I think I was like 20 or 25 when it released. When did Octodad release? Let me see. 2010. Yeah, I was 14. That qualifies as a kid, I guess. Okay, and that I can bring to the monkey. I really thought Octodad was like maybe 8 years or something like that. Not 16. I didn't even know that released on mobile. Charles the Monkey. Ah, no, he just essentially made me fast. Which we take. How would they put a game like that on mobile, though? How would you control that? Because you're supposed to control 4 limbs at the same time. Okay, that was terrible of me. Just gonna die here because I'm shit. I think I can go to the right here. But I don't remember 100% sure. How's that 100-year-old man getting up here? So you may be pulling his arms and legs one by one. Ah, of course I'm carrying them in my mouth. That's how I should do it. Not even in my mouth, I'm carrying them in my stomach. Ah yeah, okay, obviously. I'm carrying the story is that they stole my bracelet. Well, plenty of PlayStation 1 games, but probably it comes between Banjo-Kazooie.
For some reason, the evil pigs seem to be collecting gold. I bet your grandpa's bracelet that was stolen by the Tomba pigs was made out of gold, too. The 7 evil pigs are hiding somewhere in this world. If you find them, I'm sure you'll be able to find your bracelet as well. Just remember, be very careful.
Okay, they're collecting gold, that's why. Probably Banjo-Kazooie. But I also liked Mario Party, I liked Crash Bandicoot and Spyro a lot. Now I think I can open... Resident Evil 4 I think I played when I was like 15 or something like that. Let's see. It released in 2005, but I definitely didn't play it with 10 years of age. 100% not. Yeah, I probably was around 16 or something. Yeah, it lets me go up there now. But... Charity wings? Yeah, no, my parents wouldn't let me play games like that with 10 years. I was more generally into Super Nintendo. Like the original Super Nintendo, like the Super Mario Bros. 3. Super Mario All-Stars in general, all that's on there. Nintendo 64, Banjo-Kazooie especially. You know, I love horror games nowadays, but my parents didn't really allow me to play horror games when I was a child. Which I appreciate, because when I watched The Ring as a child, I got nightmares for years. I was only able to watch that because they didn't know. No, it wasn't even The Ring. It was Scary Movie 3, where The Ring is a part of the story. Ah, that's where his bell is. I don't think I can open this one. What does this say? Ah, how to talk to people. Buff is easier, I don't know why I should take the other one. If I had more than 1 HP, I would try to go here through the right, but that was not what I intended to do. I still have this bell and stuff, right? Yeah. What are charity wings? Ah, okay. Yeah, well, I mean, in general, I don't think games like that create violent tendencies or anything. That is just nonsense. But you gotta know your child. And I was always like terrified of ghosts and stuff like that when I was a child. So I actually appreciate they didn't let me watch stuff like that. I didn't mean to use that, I meant to goddamn give it to him, but apparently it just teleports me here. Okay, he doesn't even really want it. Really looked like there was something here. Apparently I do not speak the language. Yeah, no, I was terrified of some things. As I said, like, the ring made me literally terrified for years. Obviously, I would learn his language by biting him in the head. That makes sense. Yeah, I gotta admit something here. I still have not watched the Saw movie. And as a horror fan, I haven't even watched the original. First scary movie I watched was probably actually Scary Movie, even though it's not meant as a horror movie. Yeah, no, like I know the general story of Saw and also know most of the plots, but I have not actually watched them. I've watched the kill counts on Oh, what's the channel called? Dead Meat. So I know the general summary. Summary. Yeah, but I prefer the story. What actually interests me. The only reason why I'm not actually watching them is because I don't know where to watch them. They're not on Netflix or anything. Fine, that works. Okay. The same with Final Destination. I still haven't really watched though. Mystery Kitchen. We're in German. It's okay. Wait, wait, wait. I feel like Final Destination is like mostly more meme than story, but again, I guess that is what she wanted. I really enjoyed the Wreck movie, like where they film, where the movie pretty much based from the perspective of the people that actually film it. Ah, that was probably not meant to be like that. Well, why not mix it? There is a horror anime called Another, which is pretty gory and has a pretty good story. Same for Elfenlied, honestly. Elfenlied is a fucking slaughter fest. It's still a fucking great. Not gonna lie, I did not watch the original FMA. I started watching FMA Brotherhood, and I did not finish it. So bored. I just probably not something that most people like to hear, considering how liked it is. Yeah, FMA. There should be. I'm sure you just went. Yeah, no, I meant FMA. In case I said Elfenlied. I think I did, but I might. Cheese acquired. Eat! I like cheese. Also be oh? Ah! Apparently she didn't meet the pearl. Whoa. Since it's not in my inventory. Thank you. That one came unexpected. Okay, apparently he's just hiding under there. Unlocked an allergy. I mean, not unusual. Unpleasant, however. What you got an allergy against now? Yeah, I know that feeling. For me, the depressing part is in Germany, I just essentially started to get along with my allergies and everything started improving. And then I moved here and I started getting new allergies because here there is different flora and fauna. Mostly flora. So now I have new problems. But yeah, now that it's starting to get warm, the allergy is gonna make you get a lot of fun. Yeah, well, you can get them even when you're older. It's not unusual. Trust me on that, I have like a billion allergies. Yeah, I love it. I mean, I also kind of appreciate the fact that the story is literally just those pigs stole your grandpa's gold bracelet because they're collecting gold. That is straight up the entire story of the game. The boss fights here have good music as far as I remember. Do you know Dead by Daylight? A little unknown fact about the creators of Dead by Daylight is that they have been in the scene for game development, to be specific, since quite some time. And there is a PlayStation 1 game called, or actually there's two of them, called Bugs Bunny and Tess Against Time or something like that, where you have to collect gears to repair the time machine and something like that to rescue Daffy Duck, which is literally made by the creators of Dead by Daylight. It feels so weird to me that that is the same company. That one. Is it then? Spores. I don't think. I have like 700 hours in DVD, and my girlfriend is like a super fan of DVD, and that's where he is. For fuck's sake. And we just found that out by chance. because that Bugs Bunny game is one of that I also recently replayed because it's one of the games I grew up with. Yeah, no, nowadays I definitely barely play it at all, if at all. Mostly because of it. It's a bug fest. It's a huge pile of shit. The hitboxes have been terrible since the game released and they never updated them. What the fuck, look at this one, at her face. Yeah, no, I would prefer to have something other than League of Legends. Earlier I was playing FlexQ and people came into my chat just to flame me simply for the fact that I'm streaming. Before the game. Like, they literally came to insult me. Like, what else do you need than these kinds of teammates? Well, I also have 2,000 hours in Dota. But that's not the issue, but suck it, Dota. I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't see them reworking Gangplank, honestly. Oh, he actually gave me an evil pig back. That means I can technically fight the first boss. If I find out where it is. Yeah, I know, I need 5 Phoenix Mountain, okay. Yeah, no, I also love to play Shaco, but I'm not that great on him anymore, because I barely played him. It depends. I watched, or much rather I'm still watching a lot of Banjo-Kazooie speedrunning. And occasionally some Mario 64, but not too much. Who the fuck is that? I've never finished Outlast. I liked it though. I watched Let's Play of it. I can't bring myself to speedrun. I don't have the also called, well, let's call it a mental fortitude. I kind of did not like, I think that's the DLC of the first part with that weird ass ghost. I didn't like that very much. But the general story was great, and Outlast 2 I don't remember much. I watched a Let's Play to that as well. I think it was okay. I don't remember much. Yeah, that could be the reason. Wasn't much of a fan of the Outlast trials. That looked weird to me. I could have sworn there's something else up here. Yeah, well, I played him like years ago in Jungle. It's AD though. And I think one season also as support. Yeah. But, like, not seriously, just like on and off. Because that was a season where he was like even meta as a support. That was terrible of me. Like, yeah, no, like, Trials was like... It was there. I don't think it made more impact on anyone than it was there. Why is this bullshit constantly telling me that I don't have an active YouTube stream? They're holding their penises. That is a weird-ass statue. Kinda. Yeah, but to be fair, God King is the only actually playable one. How many is many for him? Ah, that was that dude, okay. Yeah, but tell me how many you want. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, straight up, I wouldn't buy any skin in League of Legends. But then again, who am I to judge? I have 3,000 euros in that account. Yeah, not gonna lie, I would buy it as well, but I already have so many goddamn Shaco skins. Fuck. Huh. Yeah, but I like the damn it, I forgot its name. Let me Google quick. I have Match Header, I have Royal Shaco. Asylum Shaco, I have Mask Shaco, I have Wildcard Shaco, that's the one I like. Darkstar Shaco I also have, which I also like. Crime City I also have, I don't like it as much. Soul Fighter I really like, but I don't have it. And Cat in a Box I also like, but I don't have it. I always play either Darkstar or Wildcard. Really like Wildcard. Okay, mate. Have fun. Thanks for dropping by, as always. Really appreciate it. Okay, that was terrible of me. I think I'm also gonna stop streaming here. I'm kinda exhausted. So, thank you for dropping by. Have fun. And good night later on.